Good evening. I would say good morning, but it really isn't. It's nighttime. The kids are eating a snack. We're probably gonna watch a show and just veg out on the couch, basically. Today, well, Hadar did a few little things that I asked him to do so we can get ready for tomorrow. Today is our 10-year anniversary. We have been married. I believe that we are going to celebrate it much later. What do you think?
Yep. I woke up 3 days ago and I said happy anniversary when she was half asleep, and
I
she said no.
nope.
And I said, I know, it's not coming this year.
Yeah, we didn't do anything last year either, but we did move to America last year during our anniversary. I just washed these. I think we're going to use them. It's going to be the first time that we use them since living here. I got them, I believe, for Christmas or Hanukkah for Hadar. And I bought, when we first moved here, I think it was the first grocery haul that I ever did, maybe the second. I bought wine. It's probably a $3 bottle because we don't drink wine. But I wanted to have it in the house. So we've been here for a year.
We quit whining ever since.
Yeah. We have a bunch of fruit flies. I'm having the kids eat the bananas and finish them up because they're like not flies, they're those little gnats basically. And they have been terrorizing my kitchen. So I have to get rid of this fresh fruit. Maybe next time we get fruit, which will probably be in another month when she gets her cast off, we'll probably stop at the grocery store and get some fresh food again. We'll put it in the fridge or something. I don't know, but I'm not doing this again. So, we don't even have a wine bottle opener, do we?
I had to use my methods last time.
Oh, okay. He broke the bottle last time. Somebody came over. I think my dad and mom came over and we opened... Oh, Zeb. We opened some... Oh, I know what it was. My mom got us a bottle of wine and... You remember she re-gifted it. It was from a guy from Eddie's work gave it to my mom, and my mom doesn't drink at all ever. So she gave it to us. And Zeb ended up drinking like, I don't know, not very much of it because he broke the bottle trying to open the cork. So, yeah, we'll wait for the kids to get done eating. We'll be right back. Abigail, you made it all the way over there.
But I can't get up the stairs this broken leg.
You can crawl up the stairs.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I can't do it with a broken leg.
You can't crawl up the stairs?
With a broken leg. I can do this. I can only do this on it once still.
Let's see.
Okay.
Look at you. Look at you.
Still can't do it.
You're doing good.
I can't get my other bad leg on the still.
No?
No. I'll have to call
Do
Daddy.
you think that you can scoot your butt up the stairs and go backwards?
My leg can do this.
Can you do that? I bet you can do that. Use your good leg.
You know, you get the...
Okay, but I can go backwards with two good legs.
You can go backwards with one good leg and one not good leg.
I want to get the Kool-Aid. I can't do it with a broken leg.
Seems like you're halfway there, Abigail.
You're halfway there.
I can't go backwards.
You can. Stand up with your good leg.
Rudy says you can.
Yeah,
Rudy says you can.
Rudy's rooting for you.
Yeah, Rudy.
You hear her? She's cheering.
Rudy.
I'll try to get up this stairs.
You're
Abigail, wow, good job. Rudy's helping. Were you helping? Did you get your drink?
I'll get it for her. She showed
All that work and you didn't even get your drink?
Yeah, that's because I can't get up one stair. That stair.
You just got up 3 stairs. I watched you.
2 stairs, actually. We have 2 stairs.
Okay. There's 3 technically.
I think you did great, Abigail.
Yeah, but I didn't get my drink.
You still didn't get your drink. What do you think about that, Rudy? What do you think about all that? You gonna...
Definitely deserve it.
Yeah, sit here and pet the doggy. So you remember this picture? This was from Father's Day. And we went to medieval times in Orlando, and it was great. We had a great time. Abigail's being a little savage there. I think it's very comical. Rafael's being very noble. And we're just kind of tired, but really enjoyed our show. Of course, if I had to pick of anything, I would like to go there and do that again, because it is one of my favorite places in the whole world, I think. As far as the world that I've seen, that's where I'd like to spend a lot of my time. If I could, I would work there and be like not a serving wench, but something like that. At the counter or something. I would like to do something like that. Just to dress up every day, because I think it would be cool. But they carry way too much. Those serving wenches, they carry like, I don't know, 50 pounds of food across a bunch of people. But you know what? I don't know if we're ever going to be able to go out in public again and be around people. Right now, it just seems so weird. Like, I don't want to be around anybody. And it's made my, like, social anxiety, where it was hard for me to be around people anyway, it's made it even worse. And I'm, like, constantly pinging off of other people when they're around. How far are they away? Are they sneezing? Are they coughing? Are they breathing hard? You know, it's just like...
All the people they've been in contact with.
Yeah, who have they been around and what have they been around them doing? And it's just spiked my anxiety when I'm out, and it's like I'm pinging all the time is what it feels like. Like my skin is like pinging off of people, and I don't like being around people right now at all, because it's a lot of anxiety. And I don't know how that's just gonna go away when they say, okay, lockdown's over, y'all can go ahead, do whatever you want. But I think one of the first places that I want to go, besides necessary places like doctor or grocery store or gas station, one of the places I want to go to again in normal life is medieval times, because I really did like it. And we also like the medieval fair. So next year, if they're having that, we'd like to go to that too. We enjoyed ourselves there. Obviously, kitty. We like the animals and everything.
What medieval fair?
The medieval fair, the Hogtown Medieval Fair in Gainesville. The one we went to where you rode a camel, and we seen a bunch of fights, jousting and everything, and it's just like medieval times, but like more.
We saw 1, 2, or 3 fights.
Yeah. It's like a big fair. Oh, he opened it.
Without breaking it.
What year? Because it doesn't even say. Like, it's a really cheap wine. Cabernet Sauvignon, California.
So, if you don't have
It doesn't say what year.
bottle opener, use your other tools. Just stab it and then twist it out.
Yeah. Leatherman's ×2.
You're gonna need this. Reuse that.
Why? Oh, to cork it back up? Yeah, gross. I don't even like wine. I can already tell it's like gonna be...
It really doesn't say
It's one of those things... Yeah, don't have a date on it.
It has to have the date on it.
Right?
Welcome to Israel.
In Israel, it had a date right on the front.
Yeah.
And it would either be like 2 to 3 years ago, or this year it would be.
What does it even mean? I don't get it.
We would have to take 2 bottles of wine over to Grandma and Grandpa's house on Shabbat, for Shabbat dinner.
Why is this not labeled?
Oh, speaking of that, there are several of you are just like... COVID. No, it's just me breathing. Sometimes I breathe in my spit. So anyway, a couple of you are like, why are you forcing Hadar to eat ham on Passover? First of all, it wasn't Passover. We spent our Passover basically in the hospital with Abigail when she broke her leg. We didn't have anything planned for that day. I did want to make challah. I want to make challah every week. However, that just does not happen. It's a very long process, and I have to do my time wisely because I have fatigue a lot. So, standing and cooking for hours at a time is just not my thing. Maybe when I have more energy to do things is when I get up early in the morning and I do them. But for the most part, I don't have energy to do things like that. However, it's like been a goal of mine for years now to have Shabbat dinner every week. Do special dinners, you know. You can see the dinner that we had was only corn and ham, and those were already kind of pre-cooked anyway, so I don't cook anymore. Just don't have the energy to do it, so I don't do it. But do you want to speak about this? Because a lot of people are just like, they think that I'm poisoning Hadar because I'm forcing him to eat ham and shrimp.
Only have ever done exactly what I want to do.
Yeah. Whoop.
That's a correct, accurate statement.
It stinks.
Does
it taste good?
It's like 30 shekel of wine from the store. I mean, I like wine just to have it with food.
I didn't pay that much. I probably paid $2.89 or something.
30 shekels to 80, depends on the occasion.
I think I might have got it at Aldi too.
Also, different people like different things. Like some people like Merlot, some like this. And the harvest years are important in Israel to understand kind of what you're getting into as far as the taste of that subcategory goes. So
it's not as strong as Israeli wine, in my opinion.
It's like cheap wine.
Like cheap wine, yeah.
Again, if you like to add that to your taste buds and with food, usually that's what I like.
Oh,
so
we could have cheese. I was wanting to give this to him with his cheese plate that I got him, the cheese tester for the advent calendar cheese thing, and I just never did that either. I mean, we've got a bunch of like projects that we start and we never finish. Yeah. Obviously.
I think there's a big misconception with how Jewish people take on their religion.
Yeah.
Some people are born Jewish, and some people are...
Here, hold the camera. It's hurting my arm.
Some people are born Jewish, and some people are converted through the religious system. And so you can be born, I'm a born Jewish. It doesn't mean I don't believe or I'm not religious. It just means that I was born that way, and it's been decided for me before I even was alive to make a decision, long enough to make a decision. Whether I want to do it or not. So it's not just a religion. It's not a race, but it's just like, it's an awkward thing where a lot of the Israeli laws are...
He basically he's not religious, what they say in Israel.
No, I eat
You're
whatever
either religious
I want.
or ultra-religious. They have distinctions there. They have lots of different religions there, but they're all Jewish, you know what I mean?
If you're worried about me eating ham at 30 years old... then you shouldn't, because I already ate shrimp when I was 8 with my parents. I already done that like in restaurants, and I've been eating whatever I've wanted since. I know the scriptures in and out, the Old Testament, everything that's allowed and not allowed by the book, by a book that's been written by I don't know who, and I'm not gonna start an argument over it because that's religion and religious stuff to be talked about, and I don't do that.
We don't talk about religion usually in our blogs because it's controversial and everybody believes something different.
Yes, there's so many opinions on that you're gonna get flagged by someone for nothing, and we get tackled about everything we say and do and show anyway. And that's just another thing to add to it.
We're just living, we're not living your life, we're living our life, and we're sharing it. And that's it. We're not forcing our opinions on you, we're just telling you what's up with us.
So I've never been forced to eat anything. Amongst my friends, I am known to be an eater, and an eater that will eat basically anything. That's not accurate, because obviously anything stretches out to places where I've never been before. I don't want to eat horses and stuff like that. But as far as my taste buds go, I'll let them go and have fun. So I've had shrimp and I've had bacon and I've had, you know, like I have raw fish.
Pork
a lot of people
chops.
do that. Yeah. And seafood.
Pork loin, it's good.
Seafood salad with things I don't even know what are in there. Andrea usually looks at me in the buffet here and she's like, what are you doing?
It has octopus in it, and octopus are my favorite animals.
No comment about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I am who I am. And if you want to judge that, then judge me and not Andrea. She's got nothing to do with it. Never did. She never imposed. She never asked me to eat anything. And she never will, because we understand that we can do whatever we'd like. I never told her not to get bacon in Israel. And I expect her to do the same for me. And she does.
Yeah. He wants to know, can he flush the toilet?
Yeah. So that's,
we have a toilet in our house.
It goes both ways. So in Passover, I'm not going to tell her to not eat bread if she doesn't want to. And the same goes for here. When it's religious time, or if it's anti-religious to eat something like that, and if it can hurt my religious views, then she's very accommodating. You know, it's just what we do.
Yeah,
and we never had a problem with that.
This year I wanted to do the Passover cleaning, right? And just not just for Passover, because we're not getting rid of our bread. However, I wanted to do a deep cleaning because that's what Hadar is used to, and that's what would be good for our family and our house, is to do a deep cleaning to get rid of all the crumbs, clean out all the drawers, you know, everything. And he does like to observe Yom Kippur and stuff like that, you know, and
but how do you do Day of Atonement and eat pig at the same time? Well,
but
you know,
we don't do that. I mean, I didn't.
Not on the same day.
That,
I mean, in general.
Yeah.
So there's so much to it, to the subject, and it's very personal. So if we meet in real life, then I can talk to you about that freely.
Yeah, and just like it's easier for me to celebrate my holidays because they're so much easier for me to understand and just do with my kids. Basically, Hadar's holidays, he's going to have to step up and do them or instruct, you know, how he wants them done for the kids. But we're basically, a long time ago, I said, I'm going to do this for my kids. I'm going to celebrate my holidays, and I will be open to celebrate yours. And that's what we've done. We've celebrated both holidays.
Yes.
And the kids can choose when they're older. I know this is a weird concept, but the kids can choose when they're older what they want to do and what they choose to believe. In their heart, when I was 8 years old, I went to church by myself. I have no idea if my parents are religious. They've never prayed around me. They've never talked about God around me, Jesus, nothing. My mom always had a Bible. She kept stuff in, you know, important papers and things, and little hair clips and stuff of the kids and her brother and whatnot. But religion was never talked about in my family. It was never a bad thing. It was never a good thing. It was just nothing. And I went to church by myself at 8, and that's the way I have lived in that way. So
I got my Easter eggs too.
Anybody, to me, if you want to believe in something, that's not for me to judge or to tell you any different.
Can I please touch the camera?
Good.
You wanna get your face clean first?
I got my Easter eggs. Yummy.
And pretty much same goes for me. I do believe that whatever my kids want to do, they can do. They will have the education about religion. And once they are educated enough, they can definitely make their own decision, do whatever they want. I'm not gonna tell them what to do. I can only direct them, and then they'll choose their best of their ability, I believe.
And that is also why we don't argue about it, because it's already determined what we're gonna do.
And I got my eggs.
And what we're gonna do is leave it up to them, so they can figure it out for themselves when they're older.
That's right.
And I got egg.
Here's something Abigail has been wanting to say. What's that?
Pretty egg.
Thank you, Mommy. It's an egg. This egg is yummy and it's chocolate inside.
Would you like Mommy to open the wrapper for you?
So I can eat it?
Yeah.
You know what else comes after that? Ignorance is bliss. All right, so with that said, I really just wanted to reiterate that we don't judge anybody by their religion, and we're friends with lots of different people with lots of different religions, and we respect that. And for the most part, people respect our opinions on, like, if they ask us. So anyway, like, if you were from India and you have a special way about cows that you feel about cows, I would not serve you beef if you came to my house, you know. And the same way with Hadar's family, when they came over, I did not serve anything that wouldn't be kosher. So, but that's also why we only took wine and not actual food, because they do, their parts of their family are religious and they do stick to kosher. So, and some have the gluten intolerance. I mean, it's just, there were, you know, I didn't want to possibly, what is the word, overstep with that. So I never made food when I went over there. We just always brought the wine. Oh, so this week we're gonna celebrate Easter all week because I still have a bunch of projects for the kids and there's nothing else to do this week except for more projects. We got lots of projects, lots of school going on, and it's really fun to do like crafts. So I have 4 different egg dyeing sets, and I got 2 boxes of eggs. I was allowed to get 2 dozen eggs at the store the last time I went, because you're only allowed to get 2 of each item. And they're boiled and they're ready to go, so probably tomorrow we're gonna like dye eggs a bunch of different colors and have a bunch of different things. So that's probably what we're doing tomorrow, and all the rest of this week is Easter stuff. And we still have Passover books to read, Pesach. So we'll be doing that. Kitty, there's something going on with Kitty. I think she's wanting to go outside because she's really stressed out. She's meowing a lot. She's very clingy. She's hissing at Rudy when Rudy's in the house. So next year, on our 11th anniversary, maybe we'll finally be able to do something. But 10 years of marriage, and it's been a really, really long time, but a good time.
It's definitely been a ride, but yeah, it's all good. And hoping for better years.
Yep.
With less COVID.
Less of that.
My favorite. Oranges.
Have fun. What are you doing that for?
Okie dokie.
Okie
Okie dokie.